Hello, this is Todor Arnaudov, the author of the world's first interdisciplinary university course in Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI. The course was presented at Plovdiv University, Bulgaria in the spring trimester of 2010, and again in the winter trimester of 2011 with a slightly changed title and topics as a mathematical theory of intelligence. This is the info from the university website, but it is without date of the original presentation. The program of the course as of 8th of April 2010. The course is appropriate for undergraduate students who want to work in the very advanced interdisciplinary field of the artificial general intelligence or universal artificial intelligence, also known as strong AI. Back then, AGI was not a popular term. There were only 2 world conferences in AGI. It would be interesting also for those who just want to learn what are the current theories of intelligence and how the brains and mind work according to current theories and speculations. The course tries to give the direction of how to design a thinking machine, eventually self-improving, and gives the directions for deeper study and research. The course is original, and it seems it's one of the first worldwide, if not the first, as systematic and interdisciplinary one, including futurology, singularity, transhumanism, neuroscience, how brain works, developmental psychology, behaviorism, reinforcement learning in living beings, humans, and machines, even love as a form of reinforcement learning bug. The course gives insights and theories of intelligence, universe, and meta-evolution, higher-level principles that cause and drive universe evolution. I knew only about the summer school of Ben Gyortsil and others in Xiamen, China in 2009. That was the most related university or educational thing about AGI. The Xiamen Summer School is loosely modeled on the International Summer School in Cognitive Science, which is also a Bulgarian invention. Boycho Kokinov is a famous Bulgarian cognitive science researcher. Sadly, he passed away in 2013. I remember a lecture of him at Plovdiv University when I was second or third year student. I was very excited that there was such a Bulgarian researcher, and I considered applying for a master's in cognitive science in New Bulgarian University. However, I was disappointed later. There was a recent paper about the cognitive science failure to become an interdisciplinary field, which reminded me of my notion of multi-interdisciplinary blindness. You may check the post with the links to older works of mine. And notice the interview I gave for Obecti magazine back in 2009, where I noticed and I emphasized the need for interdisciplinary scientists and interdisciplinary research, and compare it to the current fashion. Human-centered AI at Stanford. Their goal is to create an interdisciplinary global hub for AI thinking. Notice also the MIT interdisciplinary project. And this was the concluding post of the course from 2010. Notice the monitor. Well, maybe you know about the MIT course from the winter of 2018 and the Artificial Intelligence podcast, both organized and presented by Lex Friedman. They're wonderful and I recommend them. Several funny coincidences between me and Lex Friedman and my course and MIT. Starting with Boris Kazachenko, the author of the so-called cognitive algorithm, or COGALG in short, which was presented in that world's first course in AGI. Boris is based in Boston, like MIT. Me and Lex, we seem to like producing videos. He also plays the electric guitar, and he plays pretty well. And this is a Fender. About the time when I created the AGI courses, I produced also this music video. It's published in July 2011. This is the intro. Lex has a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. I don't have belts, but I also like martial arts. Before the course, I gave a public lecture at the Technical University Sofia in the autumn of 2009. This is the Bulgarian version. I'll show the English translation. This is an illustration of the hierarchy or compositionality as it's popular lately. I use the army as an example of a hierarchical system. The lower you go in the ranking, in the hierarchy, the more you're supposed to execute specific instructions. Simple, clear, and physical. The higher you go in the ranking, the more abstract and the more interpretable operations you execute. You say surround the enemy and force them to surrender, and all the lower levels should adapt to the more specific, more detailed model of the world. And this is where I published my teenage works in the early 2000s. The interdisciplinary e-zine called The Sacred Computer, or Свещениец Метач, also called Списанието на юнаците. It had 31 issues, with the last one in 2005, publishing work from early 2004, late 2003 about unsupervised learning in the speech domain. Another interesting coincidence with MIT is that one of the first issues in this e-zine about AGI from the early 2000s was about the hackers. The real meaning of the word hacker. It means MIT hacker. Computer masters like Ivan Sutherland, the students who developed the game Space War, etc. You know this jargon file It is the new logo of the sacred computer is in. Call it hackers is in, but hackers like creative hackers, like the MIT hackers. Interdisciplinary researchers, developers, artists, like Renaissance persons. And if you are a Renaissance person, please join. Thank you. In case you didn't know about Plovdiv, it is the native city of Hristo Stoichkov, of the high jump world record holder Stefka Kostadinova, the city of the Seven Hills with beautiful views, and it's also one of the oldest European cities, currently European capital of culture.